Jessica Howard.
Who are you with?
I was referred by your daughter.
Okay. Come in.
How are you?
I'm finding you.
I'm well. Do you mind if we record our session today?
No problem.
And you are Mr. George Sanders, correct?
I am.
Okay, so I am with the Council on Aging, and I was referred by your daughter. She had a few concerns.
Okay.
May I sit?
Sure.
Thank you. Before we begin, I would like to ask, how would you like to be addressed?
Mr. Sanders is
Mr.
fine.
Sanders. Okay. Now I also like to verify just three things on your form. You are 78, correct?
Correct.
Your birthday is November 20th, 1941,
Yes.
and you are retired.
Yes.
All right. For starters, I would discuss confidentiality with you,
Okay.
and that basically means that anything that we discuss in our sessions will stay between you and I. The only time confidentiality is broken, and I would have to report, is if you report to me that you or someone you know is being physically abused or emotionally abused, and you also report to me that you have attempted to commit suicide.
Okay.
Good?
Good.
Okay. So let's begin. I will ask you questions about what brought you in, and I will also be asking you about your physical and mental health.
Okay.
So, what brings you in?
The depression. Most likely that's why my daughter referred.
So you feel that you are depressed.
I'm a little depressed. My wife died 6 months ago,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's been getting a little worse every.
Okay. Was the depression immediate?
Not immediate. It's gradual.
About how long did it take to kick in?
I have no idea the exact time frame, but
Mhm.
I guess a couple of months afterward,
Okay,
after she
after
died.
she Are there any stresses in your family that can add to your depression
No, everything is pretty much the same.
with your daughters?
Mhm.
Okay. In counseling, what do you wish to accomplish?
Just to get back to normalcy, going to church, interacting with my friends and frat brothers.
Okay. Are there any obstacles that you can think of that can get in the way of you getting back to your normalcy?
Just not being motivated.
And okay, the lack of motivation
Yeah.
stems from your depression.
Not wanting to get up out the house, run into people who, were friends with me and my wife.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever been to therapy for depression before,
No,
or for any other reason?
no.
All right. So with that, we will now go to the behavior section,
Okay.
and I'll just call out a few words, and if they apply to you, you can say yes, and if
Okay.
they don't, you can just say no.
Okay.
Do you experience insomnia?
Sometimes, yes.
Any withdrawal?
No,
Have you ever attempted suicide?
never.
Do you vomit?
No, not for no reason at all.
Okay. You express that you have a lack of motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Procrastination?
No.
Do you drink any alcohol?
Every now and then I have a sip of whiskey.
Okay. Do you lose any control?
Oh, no.
So no aggressive behavior either?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Any nervous tics?
No.
The use of any drugs?
Oh, no.
Concentration difficulties?
No.
Okay. Do you have any eating problems?
I had a decrease in appetite, but I had a sandwich not too long ago, and it's pretty good. So my
Okay.
daughter brought that by.
So with your loss of appetite, how often would you say you eat?
Maybe once a day.
Okay. But every day?
But every day.
All right. Are there any specific behaviors or actions that you would like to change?
Just getting off this couch. One day I'll get out there and.
Okay. So with your depression, you say that did affect your daily activities inside and outside of the house. Okay. Now we're down to our feelings section, and I'll just do the same thing, call out the words.
Okay.
Have you been feeling angry,
No.
conflicted,
No.
guilty,
No.
relaxed,
Yes, I'm relaxed.
Are you hopeful?
I'm hopeful.
Are you tense?
No.
Okay. Are you annoyed or regretful?
No.
Lonely?
Sometimes.
And with the lonely, does that bring boredom?
Sure.
Any anxiety?
No.
Do you feel helpless?
Not really.
Are there any other feelings that you'd like to express to me
No, that's it.
aside from the list? Okay. And all of these feelings, so you are hopeful, and you are hopeful because of what?
I believe it's my faith. We were strong in the church, and I know that this will pass, even though you can't live forever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just hurts right now because we were married for 30 years.
Okay. So with counseling, does this help in the hope?
Does it help in the hope?
Like, does it add to it? I don't know. Does it encourage you? Does it help you feel encouraged?
It helps me to feel encouraged that, one day this too shall pass. However, that's my wife of 30 years, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have some moments,
Mm-hmm.
but hopefully not to the point where I'm not leaving the house.
Gotcha. Okay, so now we're down to our physical section. I will do the same thing, and you just say yes or no.
Okay.
Do you experience headaches?
Sometimes, every now and then.
Any dry mouth or twitches?
No.
Backtracking to the headaches. Do you think they stem from the under-eating?
Could be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any sexual, bowel, or visual disturbances?
No.
Stomach trouble?
No.
Chest pains?
No.
Do you hear things?
Oh, no.
Any numbness?
No.
Skin problems?
No.
Excessive sweating?
No.
Any flushes or dizziness?
No.
Burning or itchy skin?
No.
Any back pains?
Just sometimes from being on the couch.
Okay. Any fainting spells?
Oh, no.
Hearing problems?
No.
Any muscle spasms?
No.
Rapid heartbeat?
No.
Blackouts?
No.
Do you like to be touched?
No, not particularly.
Okay. For biological factors, do you have any concerns about your physical health?
Oh, no, I'm in great shape.
Very good. Have you been taking any medications over the counter or just anything?
Every now and then, maybe a Tylenol, Advil, or vitamins.
Okay. Frequently or rarely?
I would say the vitamins frequently,
Mm-hmm.
the Tylenol, Advil rarely.
Okay. Now we are at a checklist. The categories are never, rarely, frequently, and very often.
Okay.
And again, I'll just call out some words and you can rate them as such.
Okay.
So, you said never to alcohol, correct?
Correct. Well, no, I take a nip every now and then, so
Okay.
it's rarely.
Rarely, okay. Painkillers, rarely.
Rarely.
Coffee,
Every day.
so frequently.
Yes.
Gotcha. Do you smoke any cigarettes?
No. Never.
Okay. Hallucinogens?
Never.
Do you experience diarrhea?
No.
Do you use laxatives?
No.
Do you have any heart problems?
No.
Nauseous?
No.
Early morning awakening?
Well, sometimes I might wake up early.
Binge or purge?
No.
Do you eat any junk food?
No.
Are you constipated at all?
Mm-mm.
High blood pressure?
No.
Allergies?
No.
Okay. So that concludes the intake process.
Okay.
But before we end, I would like to explain the roles. My role as your social worker will be to listen, to be attentive, and to also provide you with resources to help you get out into the community and to help you get their motivation back. Your role would just be to show up, to engage with me, to be open, and to let me know if anything is not working or if something is working. We work together.
Okay.
So anything that you feel could help, you could just let me know and we could always find a way.
Right.
that is all.
Okay,
So thank you again.
you're welcome.
I am Jessica Howard. And also, before I leave, I will say that we will be meeting for about 8 weeks, and our sessions will be at least once a week.
Okay,
And if you need anything, you have my number and I have yours, so stay in contact.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.